Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 4 of 30 Days of Sketches with Kristy's Beautiful Life, Series 17. And today's exclusive sketch is by Helen Ding and it's got the opportunity for lots of pictures. So the main picture is this one of my grandson, my mom, and my daughter on this scale that was back in the 1940s, what they used to weigh my mother. And so I have these little small pictures of him from that same day that I want to add in. I'm going to use some Pink Fresh. The Dream On collection is what I'm using for paper. I have 2 things in the embellishments that are from the Dream On, and then the rest of it is just super random, like things that I found that I thought would work, like Joyful Day. And then some of the stuff that I use is from The Best Day. I really kind of pull from a bunch of different things. And then I think Everyday Musings is the other one I use. And then I have more items over here, but I don't think I end up pulling anything from that. So I have my embellishments, my papers with these scraps, and then I have my pictures. And I'm going to bring in another picture to go with it as well. And then the sketch. So let's see how this goes. So my backdrop is going to be that white with the multicolored dots on it. And then this blue is what I'm using to make that diagonal. And so I am trying to get this top portion cut to where I'm not having to piece together the blue since it's going at a diagonal. If I had cut like straight across, then I would have had to have like put them together. So I'm just trying to cut this paper and this design in the way I want it. And it is 11 o'clock at night when I'm doing this, and I have been out most of the day at a birthday party. It was a murder mystery birthday party, so my brain's not 100% functioning, but I get the top strip done and then I cut it, and then I realize, oh, I just need to lay this even and then cut it again. Instead of worrying about making sure I was cutting a 4-inch line. So anyway, so I get this. I did it 4 1/4, so it'd give me a little bit of a lip because my picture is 4x6 or 6x4, whatever you want to call it. So I am working on getting that other layer back there. So I decided I wanted to use black because I didn't want to use another paper from the collection. And honestly, the Dream On collection, these 2 are the only papers I have. So in the back of this blue paper is cut aparts, as you can see. So I couldn't use that. So I used the black, and where it wasn't going to make a full stripe, that's going to be covered up by this cute little frame and this cute additional little picture from that same day. I originally had this one and another one set to go on this layout, but it was one too many pictures. And so I decided that I would just use the one, put it in this cute little frame. And then I tried to put the other one in this little frame here, but it was going to be like just a up close picture of his face. It would have been kind of weird looking. So I just framed a little piece of that blue star paper. And if you don't know, my grandson's name is Apollo. So anything star related, outer space, astronauts is always good for me. Excuse me. And so I framed that, and I'm going to put something in that little frame, the pink frame. So, sorry, I had to get a drink of water. So I'm just going to start like building. Like I pull these things off of the different collections, and I just start building and putting things. So this little hanging thing coming off of the scale says, "This has my heart." And if you look at the scale, it says 12.5, but with the blanket that's on there and everything, it actually is a pound off. So he's 11.5 pounds at this point. And he is 2 months old, or just shy of 2 months old. So I'm going to put a 2 on here because he's right at that 2-month mark. And she's got florals on here, which I love, but I really don't want to take away from all the polka dots and stuff. And I don't really have florals with this collection. So I figured I would just use all these little circly flat flares because I've got a ton of them, and there were enough that worked, whether it was what was on it or the color, that I could go ahead and just add them. So I get like 4 or 5 of them on the top and like 4 on the bottom. And I put a couple of other little embellishments around. I was excited to get quite a few embellishments used on here. Not as many as I need to because I got a lot of Pink Fresh embellishments, but I'm getting there. And then I am going to put this little washi tape with the flowers on here. I'm going to put this up at the top right next to the picture frame, but I've got to get some double-sided tape behind it first. So I'm going to get that put down, and then that is it. I love how this turned out. I love this diagonal on here, having the pictures all be in that diagonal form. It's super cute, and I love the way that this turned out. So I hope you'll go check out everybody else who's hopping along with our Days of Sketches. It is a month full of lots of inspiration. It's so neat to see so many different people and the way they take a sketch that's exactly the same, and their layouts can either look straight on the sketch, or you can see the inspiration from the sketch. But I love watching how other people create with the same thing. So anyway, I would also love it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I hope you'll come back. I should be here every day this month. That's the plan. So I hope you will come along with me. And I hope you're going to have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.